Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson off by giving all praise and honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racha Kadash. Double honors going to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations going to the hopefully elect tabernacle of David. Okay, so it's your brother Azariah. Come back again with another quick lesson in the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. And in recent news, Queen Elizabeth II, which was the longest reigning monarch ever in English history, has since allegedly died. When I say allegedly, because we know that these devils, that they're very into left hand occult witchcraft practices. All right, so for all we know, she could have just passed the torch on to her son, but she's in hiding somewhere, what I'm saying, probably one of them underground bunkers or what have you, but allegedly she is deceased. All right, she's going back to the spirit world. All right, but a lot of people, man, they've been waking up to the real agenda of what's going on within the earth. And it's not just us, it's not just the Israelites. What I'm saying? It's pretty much, everyone that's paying attention to the real agenda that's being pushed within the earth, especially by these elites, okay, by these Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and especially the British monarchy, okay, because when you go back into the history, the British monarchy is pretty much responsible for colonizing 80% of the earth during their rulership. Which they're still in rulership, but I'm, more so speaking about the height of their rulership when they actually went out to colonize, what I'm saying? So, this is just more biblical prophecy coming to pass, all right, that in the last days, dealing with Esau, Edom, and his rulership, shameful spewing would be upon his glory, okay, because you have a lot of people, man, that since, the queen has died, like you would have expected people to be like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that the queen has died. She was wonderful. Nah, man, it's actually the exact opposite. A lot of people is like, yo, F the queen, F that B, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people have a negative view of the British crown, okay? Because like I said, people are now wising up to what these elites have planned and what they're doing. The certain rhetoric that they putting out there, these harsh restrictions that they putting down, people's lives have been made harder and things are being taken away because of these elites. And a lot of people, they start asking questions, they start doing their research, and they come to find out that the people that are in charge, these elites, these kings, queens, and princes of these certain nations, man, that they are the ruling class, okay? That they are the ruling class and that they're out to subjugate you, all right? They are out to, as your man Klaus Schwab said, that you will own nothing and you will be happy, okay? They have everything while these lower level Edomites, they have nothing. You see, and these lower level Edomites, they're very upset about that, and they resent their elites because of that, man. All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. This is a video of a CNN a reporter, and he's interviewing people about how they feel about the death of Queen Elizabeth II after her death. All right, and you're gonna be surprised at the response that this Edomite woman here gives, man. Let's check it out.
What your first reaction was when you heard the news that the Queen is under medical supervision?
I mean, I think it's pretty sad, like, when anyone kind of gets in that position, like, you wouldn't want that to happen to your own family member. But I'm not, like, the biggest fan of the Queen or just, like, the monarchy in general, so I wasn't, like, that upset or overwhelmed by it. It was just something that happens, I guess.
You're not the biggest fan of the monarchy. I wonder why.
Mainly to do with like British like colonial history, things like that. A lot of things that have gone on which have been quite shady.
Yeah, you see, British colonialism, which is what? rape, robbery, and murder of the whole entire planet Earth. Okay? And when you look at how these European nations got rich, they didn't get rich from hard work. They didn't get rich from just being smarter and just, being more what's the word? Being more better, for lack of a better word, than everyone else. No, they got what they got through rape, robbery, and murder through the sword. Okay, that's how they gained everything that they have. They had to put other people down. Okay, they got their whole kingdom from lies, deception, bloodshed, rape, robbery, and murder. You see, this is how these Edomite nations, especially these European nations, including America, that's how they got their wealth. And especially dealing with, the British Empire. Like I mentioned earlier, they at one point they controlled about 80% of the nations upon the earth. They went into Africa, and they still in Africa to this day. Mining, chopping, the dude, the Belgian king back in them days, King Leopold II. If you don't, if you, hey, if you're not familiar with him, just go and do your research, man, about what he was doing to them Jakes that was out there in the Congo. All right, they was torturing Jake out there for fun. You know what I'm saying? But so bottom line is their whole existence, everything that they have. You see all these big palaces, so all these elaborate structures. You know what I'm saying? They actually got to a first world state from killing off other people, from deceit. Okay, so everybody knows what the hell is going on. All right, and that's really the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, because the Most High is putting the spirit of remembrance upon Esau, and even Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to cause Egyptian to fight against Egyptian. Okay, you're going to have Edomites rising up against other Edomites. As it is written, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. So right now, they trying to establish that new world order. They trying to kick things into high gear, trying to bring this thing forth. But what it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency. So just when he feels like he about to accomplish what he set out to accomplish, what? He shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. And when you go into the wicked, that word, the wicked, in that verse, is not talking about the actual wicked, but it's talking about the laborers. Pretty much the common man is going to be upon these damn devils, man, be upon these elites, and ultimately their plans are going to come to naught. All right, because you have majority of the people in these Edomite nations that's wising up to the BS, and they're now made aware, that these people are evil, that these people are the wicked. And really all it is that they're, these Edomites are just mad because they didn't get the portion that the elites got. All right? Because the ruling elites, that's the house of Amalek, okay, which is one of I believe Esau's grandson. Okay? So Amalek, pretty much usurped. Because really on paper, man, all Edomites supposed to be living good. It's not supposed to be no such thing as a poor Edomite. All them Edomites supposed to be on top, man. This is their time to rule. This is their world right now. But of course you have greed. Okay, Amalek came in through the world banks, and they pretty much own all of the wealth. And they didn't share the wealth with the rest of their Edomite, brethren, and the women as well. They pretty much hoard it all unto themselves. They have all the power. And really, just for these low-level Edomites, they're just two-time losers. Okay, because they lost in this world, which is their world right now, and they're gonna lose in the next, the kingdom of heaven, which is gonna be under the rulership of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the Israelites. All right, so they just two-time losers, man, and they really, in their spirit, they're just upset. You know, they couldn't live large like the elites. You see?
Even like recently with like Prince Andrew and everything. So yeah, I'm not really their biggest fan.
Fair enough. It was nice talking to you. I wonder what you thought, what your first reaction was.
Yeah, she said F that hoe, man. I don't give a damn about Queen Elizabeth II. You see? And that's all through the spirit. Okay? It's Ecclesiasticus 41:7. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. So what's happening right now is that the children are being reproached for the sins of an ungodly father. And who is that ungodly father? Esau, Edom. Okay? All of the European monarchs that went all around the planet Earth during the age of colonialism, and did the dirty with all these nations, pretty much deceived and destroyed the whole earth. They're being called out for that. Everyone is remembering the wickedness that Esau Edom has perpetuated across the entire planet Earth. Okay, hence why it says they shall be reproached for his sake. And y'all know we like to get into words over here. So just real quick, just a simple Google definition for the word reproach. All right, it says reproach: address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment. You see that? Oh, well, you're a colonizer. You done raped, robbed, and murdered the whole entire earth. You done slaughtered millions of indigenous peoples. You living on stolen land. You see, all these things are a reproach unto the Edomites. You see, so they're being reproached for the sake of their ungodly fathers. Okay, and we've been calling out the white man for his wickedness. We've been calling out Esau for his wickedness, man. But now it's on a worldwide scale, because through the prophets pushing that vibration of judgment and accountability on account of the wicked, now everyone is in that same spirit. You see, and there's those of our people out there. They don't like to hear us get on Esau. Why are you always talking about the white man? Why are you always getting on Esau? Leave Esau alone. Well, listen, the scriptures tell us to get on Esau, man. The scriptures tell us to, prophesy against Esau. Matter of fact, let's get it. It says, what is that? Set thy face against Mount Seir. All right. Hey, so for those of you Jakes out there, man, that don't like to hear us talk about the white man, hey, unsubscribe and go to another channel, man. That's all you gotta do. But we've been commanded by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to, prophesy against these damn devils, man. So what's your problem? Ezekiel 35:2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Okay? And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Okay, so we've been commanded by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to set our face against Mount Seir, okay, which is the rulership of Esau Edom, and to prophesy against it. You see? So y'all Jakes need to get out your feelings, man. You see, the Most High is not dealing with your emotions, all right? But yeah, the children shall complain of an ungodly father and shall be reproached for his sake. All right, and let's see, Habakkuk. Let's get Habakkuk 2, chapter 2. I believe about the 16th verse. Habakkuk 2, and yeah, 16. Thou art filled with shameful glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee. This is speaking about Esau, Edom. Okay, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Okay, like I said, shameful spewing is upon the glory of the Edomites. There was a time when they was proud to walk around and say that we have conquered, we have overcome, we on top, can't nobody take us down. But now, everyone is shamefully spewing them. You're murderers, you're wicked, you're unjust, you have destroyed the earth. And it's all true, because it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, we in the day and time now where the man of sin, the son of perdition, the border of wickedness is being revealed. And that's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You see, the earth is against this devil. All right. So Esau can't hide himself no more, man. The Most High has made Esau bare. Okay. All of his hidden things are being uncovered. All of his wickedness is now being brought to the forefront. All right. Let's get Revelation. Let's get Revelation. Okay. Because like I said, these damn devils, man, they got their rulership through the sword. See? It's Revelation 6 and verse 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red. Okay, notice that this horse was red, man. Okay, when you go back to Genesis, the 27th chapter, it says what? That Esau came out red all over, like in hairy garment. Okay, so we know this is talking about the so-called white man, Esau Edom. All right, his blood showed forth through his skin, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. What was Esau's blessing? Was it not the sword? Was Esau's blessing not the sword? Okay, and it says that that him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Now, when you go into the Apocrypha, into the book of Maccabees, it tells you that when Alexander the Greek was really that was the beginning, or Alexander the Great, as people call him, that was the beginning of the Edomite rulership upon the planet Earth. And it tells you that when the Edomites, or when Alexander came into power, that wickedness greatly increased within the earth. Because what did they do? You see? What did they do? They went out and they Alexander the Great pretty much conquered the whole of the known world at that time. They conquered from Greece, they conquered Persia, and they got as far as India. So they conquered a very vast territory. Okay, but in that time they took peace from other earth, because they went about conquering. And they pretty much made war with every nation that stood in their way. So Esau is that red horse. Okay, Esau is that red horse and that great sword. All right, Genesis 27. Let's get it. We can close out on this. I didn't plan to make this a long lesson. Genesis 27. And 40. Right? Well, 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, the best places of the earth, the fullness of the earth, right? And of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword, warfare, bloodshed, rape, robbery, and murder, right, shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, which they have the dominion right now. They have the whole entire earth under the sway of their rulership, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay? And there was a time during the reign of King David in which we ruled over the Edomites. All right? But after the rulership of David and Solomon, the Edomites broke that yoke off of their neck, and they went forth to establish their blessing upon the earth. And that's what you see right now. Okay, so the British monarchy, the king, the queen, now her son, Prince Charles, which is now King Charles. Now he's running the operation. You already know that damn devil, he about to push this NWO Great Reset agenda hard. Okay, so You know, you can see that the spirit in the earth, even amongst other Edomites, is against against their elites. Okay, and this is only going to get worse as time continues. You know, as we get further in the prophecy. Just keep in mind, man, we almost out of here. You know, there's so much news happening that you can't even keep up with it. Like, it's like every hour is breaking news coming out. You know what I'm saying? So we in those times, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? We almost at the finish line. So you know what I mean? Just keep your faith strong, continuing to keep the commandments to the best of your ability. You know, with all praying and supplication to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So with that, I'm gonna close it out. In closing, I'm gonna say, call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bahashem Rachakadash. Until next time, Shalom to the elect. Come Yasha Allah, DTA, and Abad Babal. Shalom.